European Union wants all smartphones to have a standard charging port.
Here's a summary of the article.
European lawmakers have made a demand to develop a common charging port for all the smartphones available in the market. The practice of introducing a common port for all portable devices like smartphones, e-readers, tablets and a few more will reduce the generation of electronic waste on a high scale. In 2014, the Radio Equipment Directive of the European Union demanded the development of a common charging port, but the initiative was turned down because of a shortage of co-legislatures. In consideration of the debate which was held on January 13, 2019, a voting session will be conducted to take any further decision on the development of a standard charger for all portable devices. The European Union mentioned in one of its assessment Standard Charger for Mobile Phones, Inception Impact Assessment that the electronic waste reduction policies have not been followed completely as according to the current scenario. Apple Lightning, USB 2.0 Micro B and USB Type-C are majorly used by the consumers. Apple responded to the report of the European Union a year ago by stating that a common charger for all smartphones is bad for the environment and will freeze innovation instead of encouraging it. As per the latest reports, Apple might kill the Lightning connector to adopt Type-C USB port in the latest iPhone 12 series, as it has been already introduced in the iPad and MacBook.
This post received a score of 87,186, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This is saying Apple should switch to USB-C, but with extra steps. Usually things like this are done because of one rogue company drunk on power and to make sure other future companies don't do something similar.
Aren't we pretty much there? Just need Apple to go USB-C like their MacBooks and it's done.
EU, standardized charging ports. Apple, no more ports, from now on it's wireless charging only.
You joke, but I bet they will do this on future products. Just gotta find some reason to get people's attention.
I think I actually read a rumor about Apple removing the charging port. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's true.
That'd be hella annoying. How you gonna charge your phone in the car? Edit, apparently they are already common and I live in the digital stone age still.
No problem, just get a new car or something.
It works seamlessly with the new Apple Car, just get in their ecosystem, guys. Will the onboard Apple Maps guide me to Apple toll roads that only people with a Mac.com address can use?
Apple Maps is so bad it couldn't give me proper directions to the biggest building in the city. It put me like a mile away. Luckily the building is taller than anything, so I could see it from just about anywhere and had no trouble getting there.
I too have been lead miles off course by Apple Maps.
It's time for USB-C to shine.
Well, as long as everyone follows the spec. Cough. Nintendo, OnePlus, Raspberry Pi. Cough.
What about OnePlus phone's USB-C port doesn't follow spec? Asking out of curiosity.
Newer OnePlus phones, starting with the 7 Pro, support the near-universal USB PD spec on top of their Warp Charge, which is better emo.
It's almost like we need some sort of universal standard.
Maybe like a universal serial bus of some sort, PUM-IDK.
We could even call it something like USB?
No, how about Universal Serial Bus 3.3 Gen 3 2x2 Type-C Thunderbolt 4.0 40 gigabits DP 2.0. This comment was sponsored by the USB Implementers Forum. You've dropped super speed.
Didn't they talk about that 5 years ago?
I'm pretty sure they passed a law and that's why we only have a few types of chargers. Anyone old enough to remembers the oh knows.
Hey, does anyone have a Sony Ericsson charger? Yeah, I do actually. Oh, you have the older one? Sorry, fuck my ass.
I used to have a drawer dedicated to chargers simply because all phones came with one and every manufacturer used a different one. Definitely made progress there. Just got an iPhone charger, USB-C and a micro or MIDI, whatever the norm is, ATM for my mates now.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.